Here
He didn't
comes
get the
the
ones
excitement.
with the feet, though.
Oh, look at this. Rick Fox elbowing Doug Christie. Christie gets up, and look what happens. Oh, Fox pushes Christie, and Christie punches him in the face. And this is the preseason. Need I remind you? Obviously, the heated feelings carrying over from the postseason a year ago. We need to see another look. Do-over right now. Rick Fox getting in the face, elbowing Christie. Christie wastes no time getting up, flipping the ball even at Fox, and then Fox pushes Christie, and Christie pushes Fox right there in the face. Guess what happens to those two? They'd be gone, but everyone would get into the mad mix. Christie, Fox would resume their fight in the tunnel. Like, we knew that was going to happen. And then everyone gets involved. I mean, the entire Kings bench comes out to join this mess. And look who's there. Do you notice as soon as Shaquille gets involved, everyone sort of backs away?
It's the PJs.
Yeah, watch his toe. Nobody step on his toe. At least you know he's not going to kick anybody. Look at Vlade putting up his fist with Shaq. An incredible scene again. And look, there it is. The Kings bench empty. What about the Lakers bench? Still on the floor looking puzzled. Kings return to booze, of course, at the State.
Man, McGrady right back in the groove. Wow, that's tough right there. We will take
The Suns began their night a game back of Houston for that 8th spot in the West. Stephon Marbury leading the Suns into Memphis.
Suns have had 3 layups.
Mari Stoudemire early and often. Stoudemire again. Second quarter, Sean Marion. Third quarter, Amari Stoudemire over Paul Gasol. He had 22 points. That's Earl Watson over Dan Lange. Jason Williams to tie this game at 93. Still in the fourth, still tied. Jason Williams again for another three-pointer. 6 of 11 from three-point range, had 22 points. Grizzlies up by 3. Fourth quarter, time winding down. Suns down 1. Stephon Marbury, big basket. He had 23. Suns win it by a deuce.
Up to the creator. Get the ball to number 8. You never know what's going to happen. I don't care where he is. He's always a threat. I mean, he just reared up and buried it long distance.
Michael, he never
picked it up and didn't
but he didn't touch it with both hands.
Yeah,
That's the thing. You think so, Michael? 55 hits, 2 to come. Michael, I didn't see 2 hands on him, Michael. Yeah. But I believe you.
You did.
But I believe you. I saw one. I only saw the one hand on him.
Steal by McGrady. He's got Armstrong. He's got Garachek. He takes it.
Oh, man. No, not that one, Mr. McGrady.
Ooh, my. The crowd on its feet at the TD Waterhouse Center. An electrifying play by Tracy McGrady. Sloppy play. Steal by McGrady. He's got Armstrong. He's got Garachek. He takes it.
No, not that one, Mr. McGrady.
Ooh, my. Yeah, I just want to be able to think about doing that.
He's 11th in the league at 2.1 a game. Francis fires. And they've hit 3 of them.
The presence of Yao Ming. Deny the big man.
Certain class, whether it's race or religion, we now are more cognizant. So that's the response from the league. Francis on the take field to the media situation pregame. Francis steals, stops, and shoots. 49 to 48. So Bryant, after that drought of field, Bryant stops Francis. They go one-on-one here. Could be the starting all-star backcourt in the West. Francis! The lob for Yao. Fisher deterred him from jumping. Francis.
And Ahmad was telling me that at the time when Yao Ming was growing up, everyone in China up and substitute myself right now. This game is in the balance.
Francis. Francis all the way. Yao comes out to get it. Try to set some room for Francis for 3 of the tie.
Inside to Shaq, then the drop pass to Kobe. This is the three-pointer straight away. Good for Kobe Bryant. Looking inside to Shaq, 6 on the shot clock. There comes the double team. Back outside to Kobe. Another long three-pointer. Good again. Kobe looking inside to Shaq. Can he make another 3? Yes, indeed. Robert Horry comes right side to Kobe Bryant. Radmanovic guarding him. Kobe for another three. Wow. Kobe's got it. Oh, yeah, going again. 5 in a row, yeah.
Well, wouldn't you think? Now, this is just a thought. Wouldn't you think you guard him?
Horry running the lane. Back to Kobe. Another three. Career high in the first half. Kobe for another three. 6 on the shot clock outside to Kobe. Another three is good. 1 away from tying the franchise record. Screen, no Kobe behind the line. Looking for the record, and he's got it!
Unbelievable.
Kobe wide open again. 9 in a row! I can't believe what I'm seeing. Bryant with it, guarded now by Kenny Anderson. Pulls up. Another three!
Well, Dennis Scott, if you're watching somewhere, your record is in big-time jeopardy. He's got 10.
Mason now guarding him, comes around to screen. Pull up, jump shot. Is it good? Yes!
You got company, Dennis, and guess what? He's going to take over the house pretty soon. It's going to be his house all by himself.
Kobe stutters. Pull up, Jackson. NBA record! Wow. History tonight for Kobe Bryant.
I'm sorry, I don't do this very often, but I got to give my boy his props. Yeah, big fella.
I'll join you.
I got to give you your props. Wow. Got to give it to you.
What a performance by Kobe Bryant, establishing a new NBA record. And, of course, he is our player of the game.
Exchange pleasantries before the game.
Last year, when you looked at the perimeter, he was forced to use... Pippen. MJ off the glass. Rebound. Jordan leads the break. Now pops from long range and got it. 2-point field goal. 9 and 33 last year. Jordan got it. 2-point field. Pippen spinning, lays it off the glass and in. Plus, he's got such glide ratio. Pippen around everybody and scores. Pippen's jumper got it. For Anderson, Laettner is free. That's no good. Jordan
scores any kind of way, doesn't matter.
He's led the league 3 straight years, going on 4.
Just finds opportunities with Iverson.
Jackson outside. Here's Iverson for 3. Good. Allen Iverson. Iverson. Good.
See, and the book says make him go left.
Iverson. That is reserved for Vince Carter only.
And they said that was a problem they had, that they wanted Jock to just take that shot a little more often.
AI gets into the paint.
There we go.
42-39. Hawks screwed back into it. They were down 10 a moment ago. Iverson driving. Iverson off the glass.
Well, look too easy. I mean, if you're going to run him to his left, you got to have help there waiting.
Iverson for AI. It is Iverson faking.
Yeah, you don't want to bail him out, though. See, that's what you just want to make him keep shooting with that hand in his face, but don't let him take the rhythm jumper and get it easy. Another jumper going to his left for Iverson.
He started the year with Atlanta last year. Played 11 games before being waived in early December.
Tell you what, Iverson had to around them better or make the team better with their presence and their play. Classic case of it right here when you look at what Allen Iverson is working with on the floor, and Hawks unable to really make a dent while he has this group on the court. You saw it, of course, with MJ for so many years.
Marbury off the dribble.
Nice kick. Stoudemire and one, and the rookie powers to the rack. Oh, my.
Good night. Penny Hardaway shaking his head. Oh, my goodness gracious. And this, you want to talk about some power. Yeah! Manolo Candy gets up, and he's only touching his elbow. Let's just put that Stoudemire dunk on loop, and we'll play it for the next 45 minutes.
Been interesting here in the third. Raleigh Zerbiak is kicked in the face by Bruce Bowen. That seemed to rally and wake up Zerbiak. Watch him here in the closing second.
Jordan's Wizards lead Finley's Mavericks by a point going to the second, and the two had a chance encounter some 13 years ago. Michael, a senior at Proviso East High School in the Chicago area, met Jordan as winner of a contest they played a little
stealing my stuff, man.
Winning for me would have been a lot bigger than I think than losing for him.
No, I think he was nervous. I think he brought all his buddies from school or whatever, made you nervous, didn't he? Yeah. I'll give you a rematch. Right. Or, I don't know. I may see you in about 5 years.
You bet. 5 years later, Michael Finley.
1992, they're committed to helping you look, feel, live better. Find out more. NewscanEnterprises.com. Back for it to Sean. I missed the play. Was that a rebound for Ricky? I was looking. He tried to give himself a rebound.
He needed a rebound for a triple-double.
Well, they live to that side.
To the New Orleans Hornets Wednesday night. Here's Jordan off the screen. Good. Of course, nice pass from Leighton. MJ reverse layup. Good. Personal Jordan with a steal. Michael ahead of Kittles and slams it in.
Jordan showed a little lift there. He had to seal off Kittles. Didn't want him to come from behind. They managed their turnovers.
Beautiful pass. Michael's jumper. Good. Jordan with Jefferson on him. Michael fade away. Good. Jordan gets some space and gets it.
No, maybe they didn't go off.
Jordan got another one. Jordan looking for some contact, but he gets the hoops over Lou. Michael is there for the rebound. Wizards have regained the lead by 1. They trailed by as many as 11 early. Here's Jordan again. I like that.
Down, so you're right. They're doing a good job so far.
Jordan got another one. He's on fire. Fade away. Wood is out with 5 fouls. Jordan pulls up. How hot is he? Wizards went on the road and won 1 of 3. Jordan with the buzzer. Bobby Simmons, Michael Jordan, Christian Laettner, and Charles Oakley. MJ again, fade away. How in the world? Career high. Jordan off the screen. Long jumper. Good.
This is a shooting exhibition. Laettner pulled it down.
Jordan drives up and in.
He wasted no time in going for the bucket.
43 points for Michael Jordan. The Wizards lead by 1.
McGrady. Oh, boy. Great player. They're up 9.
Or just pull up and shoot a 3.
And get it just inside the line.
Oh, that was inside side.
The clerk out there with McGrady, Grant Hill, Burke, and Armstrong. Long ball goes again.
Guys are just too soft and out of his wheelhouse.
McGrady, what a move.
Great defense. Seems to be scramble and isolation and Tracy McGrady, and that's about it for Orlando.
McGrady feeling it. Maintain a 5-point advantage here as we approach 5 minutes in the quarter. McGrady, nice move to the right and got it.
That's just too good. There is nothing you can do.
Wow.
What else can
George with it high above the three-point line. Kobe turns and faces Kirilenko right up on him. Kobe trying to create some space, goes baseline, gets a couple of defenders in the air, and makes a tough 15-footer.
The 2 best defenders on the Jazz team, Matt Harpering and Kirilenko. That last basket that Kobe made, faking out 2 players and then somehow knocking down a jump shot. The crowd really.
8 international riders. They're watching live in Shanghai at 10:30 in the morning as O'Neal goes right at Ming. Goes to the net.
Samaki Walker, good job slowing down the big man.
Yeah, first touch. On its feet. So many big names and big fellas in the building. Ming, the second block on O'Neal.
Jackson is the days of Akeem Olajuwon. Preparation, knees flex.
Attempt 3.
He's just going right at it.
the league's most valuable player.
O'Neal
Look out
for it. Up strong with help.
How Yao Ming has been able to keep Shaq away from the basket.
There's O'Neal. Blocked by Ming again! Of Shaquille O'Neal. 3 coming at the start of the game. That won the 4th, as mentioned earlier by Bill.
How's the guy that big squeeze baseline?
Nice attack as Ming finishes. That was all caused by Francis' screen.
Good step up by Shaq.
Deterred the shot. Now he gets a Bryant. Oh,
yeah! The Magic back in this one after trailing by as many as 16 early. Brady fired. Got it. With 12 to lead Atlanta. McGrady just stop it. Lead for the Bucks, 55-54. McGrady around a Howard screen. Drills it for 2.
Hunter's come off the bench and played well tonight. The young man out of DePaul with 6 rebounds in 6 minutes of work. Here's McGrady for 3 tonight, missing 7 of his 8 shots. Odom still has 10 points. Here's McGrady off the forced.
Back to that McGrady move. Tell me this doesn't remind you of Michael Jordan right here. Takes the ball right where he wants to go and just shoots over.
We're almost shut out. McGrady game streak going in the NBA. 479 straight. McGrady watching it.
Juwan Howard, he's their second leading scorer. They need some help.
Long run out by Kobe Bryant. Behind. Oh! What did I just see?
You did a great job. Change direction, behind the back, and then the finish. I mean, the finish. Oh, my goodness, number 8. Don't hate like that. Just go ahead and... Oh, okay, go ahead and throw it down, big fella. That's just beautiful basketball, and the crowd absolutely still buzzing about that play.
You can shoot when you're open. If you can't... Oh, there's Jason Richardson. A little slam dunk preview, perhaps. And that's what I like. 3-0. And it's going to be Jason Richardson. Oh, there's a rehearsal. Do that tonight. He's going to get close to 100. You know that. And we would have seen terminology. Playing guys off these guys. He's had fun. Can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. And Richardson follows on Gilbert Arenas' miss. Pass by Tinsley right there, but look at this windmill. He's a 2-footed jumper, kind of like Dominic Wilkins, and he shows it right here, too. Well, this is the one I like, Danny. This is the one I like.
Arenas passing off with 4 on the shot clock, and it's not going to happen. His teammate will hit it and score. The wrong guy. Bounce it up anyway.
That's awesome. Richardson had a flashback on this one. This is a playground flashback. Bounces right off the head, gives him a jumper shoot. Kevin would say, right between the eyes.
Well, Richardson had 7 threes to lead, and right now with Arenas with 30, Richardson 31. Let's send it over to...
Rocket to sleep, baby. You're going to rocket to sleep. Oh! See, that's like an 8 to me. Yeah, he can't fly like Mike. But you got to rock it twice. He can't. No, you can't give him a 10, Mike. He didn't rock it twice, Mike. You know that. Mike got to be diplomatic, man. He's consistently going to be at 46. Whatever he does. Consistent. They're going to give him 8. So he'll stay 8, all from all the judges, 8 to 9. It's between Mason and Jay Rich. They're going to be in the finals. Yeah. More creativity out of them. 31 points today in the sophomore rookie game. He leads this competition. Oh! That is freaky right there. That is freaky. The lead between the legs is freaky. Oh, man. Hell no. That is 55. And he likes to put it in that left hand. Okay, touch the ball with 2 hands. Hey, that's smart because that might get him enough to win it right there. That you serious? Are you serious? Not be serious. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? Do it again, one more time, dude. Oh, hit him again. Hit him again. Oh. Not be serious. Right, so. Oh. 4, 3, 2. That's all right. Hey, you know, I shoot him better when the clock going down. Nah, I ain't got no hands.
Michael Jordan able to hit the fadeaway over Gary Payton.
Hey, Mike, you got to shoot it quick. I'm getting to that. No, I had you already. Yeah, but I'm getting to that. Oh, that's boom, boom. Hey.
That's all day.
Michael hits the jumper, and he just said about time. Now Duncan with the mismatch, and tipped home by Kobe Bryant.
15 points and that comeback in the fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant taking to the rim and counts. And bonus home.
And Michael has the ball, again guarded by Shawn Marion. The fadeaway, yes! With 4 and 8/10 seconds remaining, the West takes a timeout. Jordan with the change of pace, and rejected by Bryant. Jordan. And Kobe Bryant right back from downtown. Oh, the steal by Bryant took it out of the hands of Kidd. Kobe Bryant.
Factor here for the Western Conference. He fakes with the left, sticks it in there, and now picks his pocket, comes down at the other end and shows the great finish by bringing it back over his head two-handed.
Here's Jordan with a flip that goes home.
Hey, that's a foul all day long. Oh, I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking. Hey, you only got 3 now. I get 6. How do I get that foul? You only got 3 now. You right. I can't say none of that. I can't say nothing. I'm going to shut up and take it. No. Oh. 4, 3, 2. That's all right. Hey, you know, I shoot them better when the clock going down. Nah, I ain't got no hands.
Michael Jordan able to hit the fadeaway over Gary Payton.
Hey, Mike, you got to shoot it quick. I'm getting to that. No, I had you already. Yeah, but I'm getting to that. Oh, that's boom, boom. Hey, that's all day.
Michael hits the jumper, and he just said about time. Now Duncan with the mismatch, and tipped home by Kobe Bryant.
15 points and that comeback in the fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant taking to the rim and counts. And bonus home.
And Michael has the ball, again guarded by Shawn Marion. The fadeaway, yes! With 4 and 8/10 seconds remaining, the West takes a timeout. Jordan with the change of pace, and rejected by Bryant. Jordan. And Kobe Bryant right back from downtown. Oh, the steal by Bryant took it out of the hands of Kidd. Kobe Bryant.
Factor here for the Western Conference. He fakes with the left, sticks it in there, and now picks his pocket, comes down at the other end and shows the great finish by bringing it back over his head two-handed.
Here's Jordan with a flip that goes home.
The clock. It's just stopped. The shot clock should be turned off right now. They can run it all the way down.
Well, we're down to 10 seconds remaining in overtime, and Michael has the ball, again guarded by Shawn Marion. The fadeaway, yes! With 4 and 8/10 seconds remaining, the West
attempt tonight. It takes a lot of energy to get this type of shot up and in.
And at the end of regulation, the West failed to call timeout so they could advance and take a last shot on Jordan. But here they inbounded the ball instead of taking the timeout. Now it's in the backcourt with no timeouts left and only 3 seconds to go.
36 minutes. Bill Russell. Well, we're down to 10 seconds remaining in overtime, and Michael has the ball, again guarded by Shawn Marion. The fadeaway, yes! With 4 and 8/10 seconds remaining, the West takes a timeout.
Marvin, as we see, Michael takes the fadeaway again over the outside.
outstretched arm of Sean Marion and just hits an incredible shot right there. Again, we see it. Marion gets up into him. He's going to force him to take a tough shot. The fade, think about the strength you need to get that up. That was his 26th field goal attempt tonight. It takes a lot of energy to get this type of shot up and in.
And at the end of regulation, the West failed to call timeout so they could advance and take a last shot on Jordan.
If I was a team out there and knew that the Knicks might want to trade him, man, I'd sure be trying to get him.
Great match. Oh, Kobe Bryant! Woo-hoo! Card for human life! What a play!
It was sweet.
That's as good as it gets, folks.
Well, he's being really aggressive on me, and it was important to be patient, utilize my footwork, clear some space, and go by him. I love New York City, man. I really do. It's just, this is the mecca of basketball, and I just love coming here to play. It's a beautiful gym.
Michael Jordan now being played by Cuttino Mobley. Here's Jordan. Yes. Well, Michael able to spin and go to the fadeaway despite that beat by Bruce. Posey gets picked off, and Jordan combines both humility and passion for the game. And those are two traits you don't see in Christopher. To the world, Chris Collins, an assistant coach at Duke University. Here is Jordan with the fade. Oh, Michael.
That sometimes I think he's trying to do too much for too many people. He's got to think of himself in his
45, 35. Quick release by Jordan.
when he was dunking on people. He is a jump shooting post-up player.
As we see right there, off the spin on the subject of Michael's age last Friday here in Washington. He put up 43 points with passion, or are they going to allow
height and the importance and significance of the game? But what they're learning here as Michael Jordan
hits another jump shot and goes point. Here's Jordan backing Mobley. Jordan challenge. Yeah, it counts on the foul. Good job by Hawkins on Jordan, who still is able to hit the fadeaway. 29 for Michael Jordan, who was a question mark coming into tonight. Jordan comes off the screen. Hawkins able to recover. Now Jordan taking advantage of the opening. By two, just under 2 to go in OT. Here's Jordan.
It was a good win. I mean, we could have played better in the fourth quarter, but a win's a win. Yeah, I got a little tired, and Steve was telling me that my biggest thing is because I got some swelling in there, that the muscles are not going to fire and it's going to tire out real quickly. And in the fourth quarter, my leg got a little dead, got a little tired. I don't know how I made it in the overtime. I guess it was a game situation where I got some good looks and I just made some good shots, but my legs is really fatigued.
Garrity thought he was fouled. He wound up on his backside. This is not a matchup you want right now if you're Detroit. For simply that reason. Tracy McGrady's ability again, believe. And here's Tracy McGrady again. Flip's in no man's land right there. He doesn't know whether to get up and pressure or back off and give up the jump shot.
On Thursday night,
Michael Jordan on a pull-up off. Jordan, 4 straight.
When you needed a rebound, Barkley would get it for you more so than anybody. You guys notice that? Well, we mentioned that in the pregame.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear all of that. Okay, with 25 a quarter. 8 on the shot clock. Under 8 minutes. Wizards need offense. Here's a guy that's
got Better just ignored him.
Jordan. Inside. Wheels on Van Exel. In, under, and got it! And the oldest Wizard still showing some wizardry through traffic to cut it down to 1. The youth, the experience.
Barely out of the playoff, the Wizard block.
Whoa, what a shot! Swatted out of there by Jordan. Jordan. So Jordan-esque for 100 for the 17th time. They got it with Michael Jordan, but they still trail by 2.
Got a foul right now. There's no.
Goes across the floor, and that's picked off by Desmond Mason. He has got some house. A little bit of everything.
The former slam dunk champion of the NBA. Wow, buggy whip. Smack.
Oh, yeah.
He liked it.
Crowd saw it again, liked it.
Kobe for three. Unbelievable. It is. They trail now by one. Here's his jumper, and that's the first lead of the night for Los Angeles.
Okay, Jerry Stackhouse going to have to step up and get a hand, force Kobe to do something else. He's just stopping now and pulling up.
Jordan off the screen. Got it.
Nice pick. Kwame Brown sets a pick.
Long 5 seconds. Unbelievable. Another three for Kobe. His 5th in 1+ quarters. And he's got 5 of them here already tonight. Make it 6.
You know, he's one of those players, and I don't want to say like Jordan, but he's one of those players that really starts to feel himself getting into that rhythm.
Michael inside, lays it off for Haywood. What a pass. MJ's first assist to go along with his 15 points. Jordan baseline, got it. Michael now 7 for 12 from the field, has Kobe again. Oh my! Three-pointer number 7 for Kobe Bryant. Kobe guarded by Lou. Kobe's long jumper. Oh no! He is burning down the house. Points.
Is he going to pull up from 3?
Oh, come on. Somebody stop him.
Fisher with it, wearing that distinctive headband out to Kobe, and he opens things up for the Lakers. Kobe, a long three-pointer with Fisher. Kobe into the lane. Oh, nice move around Tyronn Lue. Dead stop. Oh, a long three-pointer. Kobe has it left side, gets it late. Layup is beautiful. Good recognition by Kobe.
Kobe just has a sense for the game.
Kobe's got it, 19 to the right of the lane. Good again. Kobe's got 21.
He's got the feeling. Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. The Lakers as a team have 38 points, and Kobe's got 30 of them. The crowd on their feet. They're seeing the show of their life. Kobe, don't send him out of the building this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for Michael and to Michael, and in honor of your greatness, Michael, and for all you have done for the game of basketball, and not only in the NBA, but for all the fans around the world. We want to honor you tonight by hanging your jersey forever, number 23 from the rafters of the American Airlines Arena, and that no player ever again will ever wear number 23 for the Miami Heat here. You're the best. Congratulations, good luck, and thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike.
Once again, good rebound inside, but it's lost. Shaq's got it.
It's alive!
It's in the lead. Wonder who's second. It's Dallas. He just did on a lob pass, and Shaq just said, "Come on, bring it to me some more." Inside the Shaq, lays it up in the air. Nice catch in traffic by Shaquille.
That was a sensational reception by the big fella. That ball was up high. The big fella scrambling for that loose ball. Once he got a hold of it, everybody just running for cover.
this is a spectacle as we end a career of one of the greatest athletes in any sport of all time.
Brad, this is a religious revival as people have come from all over the globe to witness history one more time and have an opportunity to honor and thank one of the most special people that have ever walked this earth.
So Michael Jordan's 15 brilliant seasons is a 15-point night as he says goodbye to the NBA at age 40.
Now I guess it hits me that I'm not going to be in a uniform anymore. So, and that's not a terrible feeling. I'm not. I don't. It's not terrible. It's something that I've come to grips with, and it's time. It's time. And I've seen a lot of people say my first time, my second time. This is the final retirement. You don't have to worry about me putting on another uniform. But and I feel it. And I feel it. And I welcome the time away from the game. When you're gonna give up something that you love, obviously it's an emotional situation. And I dealt with it. I came to grips with it. Before tonight. And tonight just brings back what impact you've had on people, not just in Chicago, not just in Washington D.C., but everywhere that you played. And to hear them yell and to hear them pay their respects that way, it's a chilling event, and it felt that way. I felt proud about what I've done over the years playing the game. But in terms of me, I'm happy with that. I think I can move on without a problem. I never took the game for granted. I was very true to the game, and the game was very true to me. It was just that simple. The NBA is fun. You had a lot of young players who are starting to come into their own and learning more about their game and understanding the sacrifices of becoming team players, and learning how to do that within a structured system, from KG to Iverson to Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, Duncan. All these guys that I named have learned how to involve their teammates. And you still got some young players on the horizon who's going to continue to do that. Vince, those players are starting to understand that you don't do it by yourself anymore. You have to involve other players, and that's the system that I want in Washington D.C. I walk away happy. I've given everything I could to the game of basketball physically. I can still contribute mentally, but I've given everything physically that I could to the game.
I have just learned a few moments ago, gentlemen, I've just been told in my ear, Darren Rovell of ESPN.com has just learned and is about to report online, and we will report right here, that he was, LeBron James agreed to terms with Nike. Nike has anteed up, according to Darren. Sonny, your reaction?
Well, this is an interesting one because Nike has the most to go for, as I said before, and Phil, I always felt that Phil would put another piece on his mantle. They're going to make a LeBron line. I tell Darren I really believe that'll be. The Jordan line will be secondary. I believe Kobe Bryant will sign with the Jordan line very shortly. And LeBron James will have his line of clothing, outdoors wear, and everything else that goes with this. Not only the basketball shoe, Bob, and I think you got to make a point of that today. Yeah. It's a big line.
Take us inside a locker room, Mitch. It is a team, but guys are looking at the bottom line. Here's a kid. He's still in high school.
Yeah, this is amazing. But we know, it's always going to be that guy that set the bar. I think Kevin Garnett was one of those guys. Michael Jordan was one of those guys when he came into the 30-year, making $30 million a year for 1 year. I think LeBron James is set in that statue. He's going to be the next guy who set that bar that you really can't reach.
Sonny, of course, selling shoes, a line of apparel, whatever, you have to have it. How does this kid have it?
You can't. I can't describe it, and no one in this panel can, Bob. It is something that's indescribable because the public just gravitates towards it. That's what you do. You're not an eloquent speaker. You're not the most handsome man in the world. You don't jump the highest. You have something that connects with the inner soul of an individual, and that's what separates him. Michael had it. For all Michael's education and class and good looks and all the things he had going for him, he still had that thing that reverberated through the universe, reverberated to the kids on the street. He was able to go both sides, street and away. Kobe has all those things. Kobe was never able to do that. He may do it now under Jordan Banner, I don't know. Very few people have the thing. This kid has it.
So play him against the second unit.
Lakers are really putting good pressure on them. The defense of the team was the Lakers do a very good job defensively, but they have a staggering Shaq in the back.
And Kevin Garnett has 6 points and 5 rebounds in 8 minutes.
A lot of people have forgotten that they were the second best team in the league.
Kevin Garnett climbing the ladder, up high and down hard.
He can stop on that one. And that's his role. His role is to be a weak side player in basketball.
Oh, and Kevin Garnett laces a 3. George out there for Los Angeles. Have a nice move.
The full court.
Kevin Garnett. Oh, Shaq got out there, and Kevin got him on his heels, and Garnett again torches Shaquille O'Neal. 35 for Kevin Garnett. Horn, Fisher, nice rotation of Bryant. Buckle up for Kobe. Kobe Bryant just sucked the gravity out of the target center. What a play.
Well, Kobe's been quiet here. He does a great job going in over the 2 7-footers. Oh, my goodness. That was sweet. And then, you know what? How many times have we talked about when you go in and you make a great play like that at the basket, when those 3 points come out, how easy it looks.
He was the basketball and getting other people involved. And here is Iverson. Here's Mashburn. Iverson. Yes, and the foul.
Well, that's the answer. The first time he was too wide open. There was nobody within 20 feet of him.
Oh, he's able to slam it down. Allen Iverson doing it. Yes. 8 seconds remaining. That's his first field goal.
Takes the basketball.
Iverson. Yes. Coming up on 3.5 remaining in this, including the game winner in overtime. Here's Iverson. Yes.
Screens, and Iverson keeps fading to the baseline for the open jump. Right now in this game, the only one that's not.
2001. Iverson, what a move. Yes! Another 3 for Iverson.
Tony, one of the coolest things about the NBA playoffs has nothing to do with the playoff teams. All the non-playoff teams will have their futures affected, maybe dramatically, by tonight's draft lottery. Now, we know Cleveland, Denver, and Toronto are at the top of the board. Miami, New York, Chicago, Washington.
There's your
our
boy,
big
Jerry
city teams
Krause.
in there, too. We know LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Darko Milicic figure to be the big prizes. Tony, if you ran the league, which team would you want to win this lottery?
You're asking me if I ran the league.
If you ran the league.
You know what I'm going to say. You know I'm going to say New York.
Oh, you're going to be a hometown boy.
You know I'm going to say the New York Knicks. Yeah, because the league is in New York. The team stinks in New York. You want to have a strong team in New York. All sports do. So I would say New York.
All right, so is that what you want? You just want to see New York strong?
No, I don't. Because
what do you want to see?
Because I no longer live in New York. No, I think
you live in Washington. You want the Wizards to get it?
No, I think Cleveland should get it. Cleveland is terrible. They got nobody coming to the building anymore. LeBron James is local. He really helps them. I think Cleveland will.
Coach Larry Brown reportedly prefers Carmelo Anthony. Which of the top 3 do you think will make the best pro?
I'd gladly take any of the 3 of them, but I am a Carmelo Anthony guy. He can shoot it. He can handle it. We don't know if he can play defense, but we don't know about the other 2 either. And he's 6'8". All personality. I like him.
Okay, LeBron has personality. And all things being equal, LeBron 1 year behind Carmelo in school. Had LeBron come out after his junior year, people said he would have been the #1 draft pick in the entire NBA. Now, I personally think that if Darko maxes out.
Ahead of Yao Ming, but go right ahead.
If Darko maxes out, I believe he's the best of the bunch.
I would take any of the top 3 picks and be quite happy with it.
France lost, didn't he, with that little 10 points? He's not overthinking, by the way. Point blank range, he can make that little jump one. And that's doing okay, Rick told us. He's thinking of it. We wanted to send them our best as well. This is for the tie. And there's a Van Exel 3. Asia for just hoisting here. Van Exel makes that third quarter. Hard to believe the pace of this game at 91-82. Sack taking turnover in the third. Van Exel. Jackson there defensively to deter. Van Exel got Christie in the air. Nick off the who had a great leads on the bench. Van Exel on the take. For D-Box. Van Exel trying to stay hot here in the fourth quarter. Exel will 7 to shoot. Van Exel in the lane for the tie. He got it. Let him break the defender down and score or find somebody. Nick in the lane, cut off by Christie. Find a Van Exel, that's 3. That's good!
Here's Kerr for 3. Yes! Steve Kerr, the game is tied at 71. Jim James is by, good decision. Kerr with another 3. Yes! Right now, Dallas doesn't want to double because this man has been killing it. Kerr again! Steve Kerr with another 3. A heroic performance by Steve Kerr.
Rodgers packs it back inside of Martin. Blocked by Duncan. That's his 31st block shot of this series. That's a new record.
7th of the game tonight for Duncan. You cannot just go right into his face and throw up weak stuff.
Duncan gives it up. Jackson for the first lead. Got it!
Duncan isolate against Mutombo here.
Nice. Rose is all alone. They came over to help out. Ginobili, Jackson, a triple. Got it! Duncan gives it up. Jackson for the first lead. Got it! Duncan in traffic. What a pass. Robinson. Over Mutombo. 12-0 run. Claxton outside. He got it!
Byron Scott definitely in need of a timeout.
Now it's Duncan backing in. The kick out. Jackson's hit 2 big threes. He's hit 3!
You would think that they would stay at home.
Trying to weave through traffic. Robinson finds the handle. Claxton before the shot clock. The Spurs can almost. Now Tim driving on Kenyon Martin and got it.
We have seen literally every shot imaginable in this series from Tim Duncan.
Rodgers packs it back inside of Martin. Blocked by Duncan. And that one doesn't go either, but Duncan will take another, and he knocks it in.
Where would the Spurs be without Tim Duncan?
Probably not in this series.
That's for sure. Jeez.
Duncan in the low block for the tie. Got it! The Admiral fighting the final wave. About to come to shore with his second crown. "13 points and 17 rebounds for David Robinson." Tim Duncan coming out. I wonder who your MVP is. Tim Duncan coming out. I wonder who your MVP is. Smell it. The San Antonio Spurs are your world champions.
Congratulations, Tim Duncan.
Moore dumps it inside now to Duncan. Little jump hook. That's unblockable. It's just unguardable.
We have seen literally every shot imaginable in this series from Tim Duncan. Is there anything you can't do? How do you guard a guy that skilled, that versatile, that complete?
Rodgers packs it back inside of Martin. Blocked by Duncan. That's his 31st block shot of this series. That's a new record. The San Antonio Spurs are your world champions.
The most valuable player of the 2003 NBA Finals. Congratulations, Tim Duncan.